Hi guys, welcome back. Check out the temperature. We're back in the warm end of spring, finally. 40 Celsius, 102 Fahrenheit. So, after 10 days of nasty, cool spring weather, we're back in business. So we've lost 10 days in late spring. These are the jackfruit seedlings that are growing in the greenhouse here. I fertilized them a few days ago. So today's video is going to be an update on what's been going on since that nasty, cold, wet end to spring. It's not too bad. Everything's pretty good, except for the tropicals that have missed out on a lot of early growth. But they're gonna make up for it. They'll be pushing forward now after this new change. Spending just 1 minute in that greenhouse. Check out the sweat on my forehead. And mind you, it's not so hot today. It's just mild. That's the true temperature in the shade. 22.5, almost 23. So a lot less than the greenhouse, right? Almost half. But mind you, that 40 in the greenhouse, that was in direct sun, not in the shade. So in the greenhouse, it's probably 30, 31 in the shade. And some of you in the tropics might be thinking, what, 22 Celsius? At the end of spring, that's like winter. Not here, man. Here, 22 Celsius is like jubilation. It's like, wow, it's almost summer, right? Yeah, that's how different it is. Anyway, let's get the video started. I've got everything out of the greenhouse except for the jackfruits, the jabuticabas, longan, mulberry, and I think a couple of cherry moya, some sweet potatoes, some tomatoes that are gonna get planted. And here I've been doing some work, guys. I've been working, I've been busy the last 5 or 6 days. I haven't been pushing out many videos because I've been too tired. Yeah, too tired from working. Too tired to hold the camera. So what I did was I made a new garden circle here, or tree circle here, for the jujube. And I planted the Sherwood also, but that needs a tree circle also. The reason I put the tree circles in, because some people tell me, why don't you just leave it like that and save money? Guys, I'm not here to save money. I'm here to do the best for the trees, okay? I would leave it like that if I was broke, right, to save money. But really, if you're gonna do this, you might as well go all the way in, or you know, do the best you can, I guess. So the reason I get these tree circles is because you can hold all the mulch in there, whereas over there it's going to get blown away by the wind, unless you stack it with logs, with bricks, with weights. And the other reason, the grass grows into the circle. Here it's got no chance. There's no chance. Oh, and the third reason, watering, right? There I've got a burn, so the water can stay in, right? But here I can also do that without the water running off. So there's 3 advantages to the tree ring. So I planted that Sherwood jujube. I put in a new tree ring for the Shangshi Li jujube. I took out some of the trees from the greenhouse, like I said, like these mangosteen, not mangosteen, oh my god, I'm tired. Mamey sapote. there's the mangosteen there. Got one mangosteen there, and it's all shriveled up. I don't know if it can take any more of Melbourne's erratic schizo weather. It's still alive, barely. And the rest here are seedlings. The two new apple trees, the fruit salad trees. The rose apple, which is looking gorgeous. I can't wait for that to fruit. You guys tried a rose apple? It's beautiful. Look at that. I've only had it from dailies for a month, and it's just gorgeous. Get yourselves a rose apple, you'll love it. There's a pitomba down there, a new one, because the one I had last summer died. A couple of jubbos there. I think that's the dwarf costada, yeah. And the other ones over there. So I've got about 6 now to accompany the big boy. That one there, that's not doing anything after 10 years. So green sapote doing great. Pomelo is beyond measure. All the fruits now have started to set and to grow, right? All the young ones. From the clusters, a lot of fruit. There's about, I would say 50, 60, maybe 100 young pomelo fruit that are starting to grow. This is going to be a long video, can you tell? And we still have pomelo from winter hanging on, which is awesome, even in here. Yeah. More seedlings that I took out. Wampi, Grumichama, and star apple. Where are you, star apple? There's a star apple there. And one canistel. And these here, what are these? Sapodia, yeah, Chico sapote. And many of the other tropicals also are out in the sun, right? Everything's out because we're gonna have a beautiful day today. It's Monday morning. It's a wind still. There's no wind at all. Nothing's moving, and that's how we like it. Oh, and the native tamarind tree from Australia has put out that new growth at the top, the crown. See the crown? Always nice to see. Yeah. And the shepherd avocado is doing great there. It's got a lot of new growth. I was so tempted to plant it, but I think I'll do that either in March at the end of summer or next spring. I just got it from Ross Creek about 2 months ago. It's doing so well. So healthy. Next, over here, I've been busy again. I pulled out these nasty guys, which are very pretty in an ornamental sense. The lilies. That took me 2 hours to pull them out. Kim made a video on it on our other channel, Real Life Adventures. Once that's posted, you can go and check it out. That was a hard job, backbreaker. So they were all in here, and in their place I planted taro. I made a taro bed, guys, because we tried the taro that I pulled out a few days ago, and it was so delicious. It was like mashed potato. We made it curry style, and I thought, wow, that was so yummy and easy to grow. So I went haywire. I should have only planted 4 in here, or 5, but I planted 12 cuttings. well, cuttings, pups with the bulbs in place. Some of them had roots and some of them didn't, but they should all take off. I dug it all up, right? Turned it over and filled it with compost. So that should be, and I cut off the leaves. They should all take off now for summer. And over there is the choco, that one there. Planted that last week. Just waiting for him to climb on the old kiwi vine trellis. Not the wooden trellis, but there's a wire there. I don't know if you can see the wire. I wanted to climb on the wire, because I don't want to get on the bad side of the neighbor. He doesn't like me planting things on the fence. He doesn't like fruit. He's not a fruit guy. Anyway, and then I took out the other tropicals from the pergola greenhouse. So you got the miracle fruit, the miracle berry. You got a achacha, which is the most advanced one I have. Abiu, star apple, 1, 2, 3 imbi, azara boy or chara boy. 4 more achacha, 2 acerolas, amla, guava, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mango seedlings, which I sowed at the end of last summer, and they're doing pretty good. So that was my big project here yesterday. It took me 6 hours, 2 hours to pull out the lilies and 4 hours to dig this up and prepare it and make it and do it and plant it. Yeah, so today I'm gonna enjoy my reward at the beach. We're going to the beach after this video. We usually just lay here, but there's no beach here, as nice as it is in full sun. And then we have, wow, the Hass avocado fruiting like crazy, right? Fruitlets, that is. And there's hundreds. I'm gonna make another video on this another time, because this is a video in itself if I go through all the little fruitlets. Yeah, but very nice. The same with the Wirtz avocado down there. That's loaded as well. See it up there? Yeah. The pink guava is starting to get fruit buds. Slowly, they're coming. By Christmas, it'll be loaded with buds, with flowers. So another 2 or 3 weeks for that. The ice cream bean, it still has a few last beans on it. Believe it or not, even at the end of November. And it's shooting out new growth. No flowers yet. I noticed our friend in Wollongong, her little ice cream bean in the pot was flowering already. Well, she's a month ahead, because these don't flower till the end of December. Start flowering. It flowers late December, January and February, so all through summer. Not so happy with the veggie patch. Potatoes are okay, but the zucchini and the tomatoes, thumbs down because of all the rain we had last week. We had like 80 millimeters of rain over a week. Just too much water, too much. And first row of tomatoes, the cherries are goners. The second row, which are Apollo, they're just hanging on barely. And the third row, which is beefsteak, they're fine, I guess. So not very happy with the the spring. This spring has been crap. There's some pepino, mutated pepinos. They turn purple when they mutate. Yeah, very odd, huh? They look like potatoes. That's what happens. I don't know what causes that. Probably too much water, I'm guessing, from the rain. But there's a lot of good ones too. They're all mixed in. Yeah. Don't forget to plant pepino, guys. Oh, and we got a new banana blossom up there. That's a Ducasse variety. The rack that came at the end of winter is still coming along. So slowly. I left all the mangoes in this greenhouse. Might pull them out tomorrow when it's going to be 25, 26. And it's going to rain tomorrow night. So they'll get some nice sun and some nice rain. I was going to do it today. But I'll let them get some heat in here. It's probably 36 degrees in here. Nice and hot, which is what they like. But they also like direct sun. Macadamia, loquat, green sapote. I left all these out. The acerola, that's 2 years old now. What's this one? Cherry Moya Sophia. The star fruit has not woken up yet. I'm getting a little concerned. These are the young ones I planted last summer. And even my old ones, they're still sleeping. I don't know what's going on. Evidently, they thought the same of spring as I thought of it. Crap. Acerola's pushing out new growth, which is great. I also planted 2 persimmon trees this week. 2 astringent varieties. I had these sitting here from dailies for like 3 weeks. That's the flat seedless. And over there I planted another persimmon right behind that mango. So you got a mango in the front, and back there is the other persimmon, Day Maru variety. That one. No, not that. That's hang on. That's a plum tree in a way. So that one there. I don't know if you can see it there, right there. Yeah. I put the allspice here in full sun. Beautiful tree. So beautiful. It's had these flower buds now for 2 months. So let's see if it flowers and sets some berries. They say you need 2 of them to cross-pollinate, but in rare instances they self-pollinate. So we'll see what happens. Another banana rack opened last week, or a couple of weeks ago. There it is there. If I can get it to focus, there you go, a champion. So that's banana rack number 3 back here. There's banana racks starting to push out from there as well, from those from that cluster there. I don't know why this bare-rooted plum tree didn't take off. I planted it at the beginning of spring, and instead of coming out with new growth, it's getting yellow leaves. It's going in the opposite direction. So I don't know what's going on. I just put it into straight native soil, no fertilizer. Maybe it needed some food, right? Same with the apricot there. No sign of life. It's had plenty of water, that's for sure, with all the rain. So dumbfounded what's going on with the two bare-rooted stone fruit. There's the Day Maru persimmon, which I showed you earlier. This is where I had the choquette, which passed away. This should do a lot better here than that's for sure. that's in the graveyard now. So here we have two yellow jabuticabas, the Davidson plum, which is finally woken up 2 months later than it did last year, and an umbrella. So there's another view of the ice cream bean from behind. The bananas that are ready to shoot out. Sugar cane here. Ginger in there. The gyro persimmon, which is fully loaded. And this here is a Fuerte avocado, which has some fruitlets on it, which I'm happy to see. Can't see them right now, but I saw them earlier. Oh, they're up there, of course, at the highest point. And that's the new growth on the ice cream bean. Pretty, huh? Very pretty. The yellow jabuticabas again from behind, 2 pots, and the ambarella, which is a June plum, and this is the Tahiti variety, black Tahiti of black sapote, which I've had here now for 2 years, and that's got new growth. It's surrounded by these bananas, the ones that are ready to fruit. So what I'm going to do to give it more space, more room to move, is once this one flowers, you cut it down, right? So once that's down, which will be in about a year from now, any pups that come up in here, like that one there, see that pup there? I'm going to remove them if they come up in this direction, so that the black sapote can have some more room to breathe, right? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas here, so that's a big cluster. And from here you can see the banana rack I showed you earlier. They came up a week or so ago. And from the other direction, the other banana cluster or banana blossom. Cherry Moya is slowly waking up with new growth, but not much happening. Nothing new since last time. So I will be checking on this again in late December when it'll be full of little flowers. Right now it's got such little, there it is there. See that little fruitlet? Which that one there, see that? That's all that's happening right now. Nothing to be able to make use of. You can see all the new growth up here at the top of the Cherry Moya. See that? So because it wakes up this late, at the end of November, and there's nothing going on with flowers until the end of December, that's why we have the problem of them being set, the flowers setting into fruit by February. You kidding me or what? So by the end of summer, we get the first fruitlets last week of February and early March. So we have little fruit this small by mid to late autumn, April, May. So when winter arrives, well, guess what? That's when the fruit says, give me the best you have as far as heat and sunshine. And guess what the answer is? Sorry, it's winter time. So the little cherry moya that are the size of a mandarin go straight into winter. And that's why the problem with no sweetness. They grow or mature over winter sunshine. Winter sunshine for the cherry moya, not summer or autumn sunshine. Planted the calamondan or calamansi, kumquat. Decided to put that here. Big space. This is a huge area here for a big citrus tree, as you can see, between the star fruit and the Pinkerton avocado. Birds are fighting. There's a bird fight on. Yeah. Nature. So tons of fruit also, or fruitlets on the Pinkerton. But like I said, I'll do another video on the avocados. So I got too much to show. Not enough time to show fruitlets. The cherries have come and gone thanks to the birds. I decided not to put a net on the cherry tree, so I'm giving all the cherries to the birds. That was a Bing cherry. There's more there, right? Cherries for me are not a priority. The birds can have them. I like the tropical cherries and tropical fruit. I can hear someone inside the loquat net. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. I think he's gone. Yep, he heard me coming. So these are the last loquats. We've been gorging on these every day. At least 2 bowls a day. And as you can see, all gone. All gone from that tree. There's only a couple of bags left. Right? Yeah. That was a good season. Birds got most of them. At least 80% to the birds and 20% to us. And 100% of the cherries for the birds. It was a quiet season anyway. There wasn't really that much. Maybe 50 cherries, not a big deal. Not worth netting. Lemon verbena is back. I gave it a butchering in October because it climbs right up to the top of the bungalow. Literally, it grows up to here, up to there. So I cut it right back every year. That's for our tea. That's a tea tree. Pineapple guava, the oldest one I have at 15 years old, is only now starting to flower. It's about 2 weeks behind the others in the driveway. I've got to trim it though, it's grown too high. The Ortega white sapote. Look at that. This is the best white sapote for pollination. That's its job. Its duty is to go crazy with flowers. Mostly flowers, not much fruit. Last year we got the first fruit from the tree, and I think there was only like 20 fruit, and they were pretty small. But wow, great pollinator. I planted a new, not a new, I've had these for a year. I planted another Tamarillo, which is where I had a lot of these lilies just taken over. Very invasive, this plant, very invasive. Kim loves it. But I pulled them all out. They were growing all along here. And decided to fill in the space with another Tamarillo. Why not? I've got about 6 of them in pots, which I grew from cuttings. This is a wild plum, which I picked from the street, someone's front yard. I thought it tasted pretty good. And I planted the seed, and we got fruit within 1 year of planting the seed. This is the other Tamarillo, which I've had in here now for 2 years. It's grown really tall. The fruit is out of reach. I need a ladder. The flowers, as you can see, it's flowering all over. So looks like this one's going to be for the birds. Yeah, there's the flowers up there. This is the wattle bird having fun with its babies. It just had some babies. Oh, here's my dailies, receipts over the last 12 months. Yeah, and these aren't all of them. Some of them didn't have invoice. Just put them there for fun. And we're back now to the black sapote. Yeah, see, here's another Tamarillo. I've got about 5 of these, which will grow into huge trees in only 1 year. So this black sapote is the oldest one I have. It's going to get a little bit of shade now from the fig tree that woke up. That one there. But it's okay, still doing fine. Lavender, prickly pear, which is doing real great. I can't wait for this one to flower and fruit. Okay guys, we've reached half an hour. I think that's enough for now. I'll come back with a part 2. We're off to the beach now, so I'll do part 2 tomorrow. That is the front yard. Hope you enjoyed the video of the backyard. Now that the warmer weather has returned, I'm underneath the wurts, which is humongous. So please like and share, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you from the next video. Bye guys. Trying to get in the sun. Yeah, that's it.